There it is, guys. Your Cowboys win in game 16, beating the Philadelphia Eagles. And your Washington Redskins lose today. Yeah, I mean, it's been ugly, and it's been muddy, and it's been nasty, and it's been dirty. But here we are. I mean, it's like trying to get up a slippery slope, and you just keep climbing until hopefully you get there. With this game, it just has put us just a little bit closer to this playoff. You know, like I say, we talked about this before. You know that is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Depends on how you want to look at it. Personally, the way I'm looking at it, shoot, we're this close to trying to get in the playoffs. We might well go and shoot for the playoffs. Why not? Before we get started, I'd like to say thank you to all the subscribers and the followers of this channel where we come together in the Cowboy Huddle and talk nothing but Cowboy talk. And we have something to celebrate today. We actually pulled off the win, and we won in a big fashion. Basically, the final score was 37-17. Matter of fact, we actually had to fight to get back in the game. You know, we was down 14-3 in the first quarter, and we came back in the second quarter and put up 17 points. So you probably have to look at the video I done on Wednesday, because some of the things that I saw today, basically, we talked about on Wednesday. You know, I could say this: Kellen Moore did something that I was expecting him to do last week against Richard Sherman. He found the weakest link, and he went after the weakest link. That was one of the things we talked about, going after the weakest link with Richard Sherman, which we didn't do, but evidently he figured it out. Also, I want to say a big ups to Mike McCarthy. I thought I noticed a little bit more engagement with the during the timeouts and things like that on the sideline. I saw him doing a little engaging with Andy Dalton and Kellen Moore. So maybe he had a lot more to do with this play calling, because you know, basically what we saw is what we talked about on Wednesday on our Wednesday strategy video. And what did we say we needed to do was quick outs, quick passes, screen passes, quick skinny posts, which that's what we saw today. And we saw that the cornerbacks for Philadelphia wasn't really that strong, and you know, and we took advantage of it. So our offense stepped up. Big ups to our trio. C.D. Lambs, Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup. These guys did great today. Matter of fact, let's give some stats. Also, Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott had a 100-yard game today. Ezekiel Elliott had 105 yards with no TDs with 19 carries. So that was a great game for him. Congratulations to Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton had 377 yards, 3 TDs. Okay. And he threw the ball to 3 different receivers, including the tight ends. So congratulations to him. Michael Gallup has 6 receptions for 121 yards. Amari Cooper had 4 receptions for 121 yards. C.D. Lamb had 3 for 65. Ezekiel had 4 for 34. And Dalton Schultz had 3 for 21. Tony Pollard had 1 for 8. And Blake Bell had 1 for 7. So today was a good day. Today was a great day for the Cowboys. Okay. Offensively, they look pretty well. Once again, what we talked about in the last video is this front line is depleted. The front defensive line for Philadelphia is depleted. So this definitely played a major factor in the success of Andy Dalton being able to get rid of the ball like he did. So again, like I said, the defense was mediocre, wasn't nothing to write home about, in which that's what we saw. So we actually took advantage of this depleted defense, which we should have. So that's great. On our defensive side of the ball, we did average. I noticed a few times that Mike Nolan refuses to change the defense, but overall, I did see that he had a run, a run stop defensive line. Then he had a pass rush defensive line. So that's another thing that we talked about in the last video. That sometimes you got to let these guys pin their ears back and play, and they put a lot of pressure on our man Jalen Hurts, which Jalen Hurts a few times thought he was going to get out of there, but I saw the containment by our defensive ends, and how we was able to put the pressure on him, and which basically caused him to play a poor game. So his game was very poor today, but I think we did our job. So overall, the game was a good game for us, a good win for us. And we got the Giants on next week, so let's prepare and see what that game holds for us. Again, like I said, Washington Redskins lost today, so basically they're pretty much out of it. Also, with the Eagles lost today, that hurts them. So we control on the destiny. So it depends on us and how we prepare to prepare for the New York Giants, in which the New York Giants lost as well. So, also, I want to share with you guys. I said I was going to tell you guys is that, do you know that we have had 11 different quarterback starters in the NFC East this season? 11. Wow. So everybody's fighting, man. So no team can say, well, our team was hurting in this area, because every team was hurting this year, okay? So everybody's on the same playing field, on the same level. So there's no excuses. Once again, you have to play with what you got. So here we are. Everybody's hurting, but we all have to play through it. It's all about only the strong will survive. So let's see who survives this test in the NFC East, and see if we can prevail and make this first round playoff. Who knows? Well, anyway, it's your boy G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton, coming at you live, direct, and correct. And we're going to get together again on Wednesday as we set up for our Wednesday strategy video. Y'all have a great night, and let's continue to celebrate. Deuces.